First, the promise.
If you like your health care plan, you can keep your health care plan. You can keep your doctor. You can keep your plan. No one will take it away, no matter what.
Now, try telling that to hundreds of thousands of Americans receiving letters like these this week, informing them they're losing their current plan, including one of our guys. One estimate saying as many as 16 million people could get similar notices. So, is the worst yet to come? Hi, everyone. I'm Brenda Butner. This is Bulls and Bears. Here they are, the Bulls and Bears this week. Gary B. Smith, Tracy Burns, Jonas Max Ferris, John Layfield, along with Mark Hanna. Welcome to everybody. So, Gary B., you warned about it, but now you're feeling it firsthand, huh?
Exactly, Brenda. I have the letter I received right here from my insurance cover, and they very clearly state that my plan does not conform to these new mandates. They're talking about the Obamacare, and your current plan will cease upon your anniversary date. Now, this being a private company, not having to go through the exchange, I was given a list of options, which I dutifully went through. I think there was 3 or 4 ways to proceed, if you will. But the bottom line is my current policy is expiring, and my options for a new policy all had premiums, the minimum going up 50%, and the deductible still being sky high. First of all, yes, I can afford it, thankfully. I'm more concerned for my daughter when she turns 26. I went through for her plan. I don't see how the young people who are supposed to be the ones that this is going to rest on the backbones of can afford this. This is where I think the whole thing stinks, or sinks rather, and stinks, by the way. And the other part is now going back through all this paperwork, it's going to be horrible.
So, Mark, prices are going up. This is an unintended consequence. The president said this would not happen. You would not lose your doctor. You would not have higher prices. Is this just the tip of the iceberg?
Well, let me take issue with the fact that it's an unintended consequences. The president also said all along that there are certain plans that don't offer basic things like preventive care, or that don't deliver a certain percentage of its value in health in actual covering health costs. Those plans would be illegal under the new law because they're not fair, because they just aren't good plans. And so, absolutely, this was anticipated all along, that people would get dropped from these bad plans, and then here's the solution. You can get an affordable, high-quality plan by going to the Obamacare exchange. And you know, for your other guest's daughter who can't afford private insurance, they can afford private insurance probably for the first time in the history of the country, because there are now subsidies available to them to buy private insurance on these exchanges.
Now, I know you're all anxious to get in there on the Obamacare exchange mess and how hard it is to get online, but really we're talking about something else right now. John, he also said, Mark said, affordable health care.
Yeah, and Nancy Pelosi said the same thing, that everybody's insurance rates will go down. That is simply not true. You're seeing triple-digit increases as far as percentages in many states right now. The very few states that you're not are places like New York, who already had some type of similar mandate for insurance. You're going to lose, according to the CBO, about 16 to 20 million people are going to lose their insurance. That is according to the CBO. That is the population of the state of Florida right now. That is not exactly a rounding error. And down here in Florida, Florida Blue is going to have to cancel 80% of their insurance. About 19 million people have individual insurance around the country. About 16 million of those didn't conform, just like Gary B's did, because if he changed anything since the year 2010, your grandfather clause no longer came into effect. The fact that you could keep your insurance, the fact that it's going to go down, both are complete out-and-out lies.
Now, Jonas, you actually
Let me just say this, though.